works or mandate of TPHPA, which TPHPA are dealing with. TPHPA is concerned with research and training and services on management of pests, pesticides and biodiversity of food security, promotion of human health and facilitation of internal and external trade of sustainable development. In regard to this, Tanzania Entomological Association is an important stakeholder of TPHPA because it does what TPHPA does. Hence, it seemed to be a very good stakeholder. I feel very honored and am delighted to be part of this gathering as a guest of honor. Congratulations to the TEA leaders who have been coordinated and make it possible for this annual general meeting to happen after it has served for several years. It's my sincere hope that TEA will be catalyst for the advance of entomological and the related sciences for the benefit of our country and world at large. Mostly at this time when Tanzanians, we are engaging so much effort in agriculture, in small and large scale. Hence, we need to export our produce. And we need, before we export, we have to have the pest list per crop. There is where TEA has to play a role, because as an institute, we cannot fulfill that. But with the hands and help from our stakeholders, TEA, we can do that. And we have to know that insects are the most numerous animals on Earth, with a very large number of species and number of individuals. Then we have to have a great work to do to control them. Over 1 million species have been discovered and described, and some of the species are still being recovered, or have been recorded everywhere. Sometimes they are spreading because of climate change. I've been informed that the idea of forming TEA was discussed in 3rd of December 1992. And thereafter, it was agreed that the TEA has to be formed in that 1992. I commend individuals who came up with that idea, and we are delighted today to have one among them, Professor Rhodes Makundi. We thank you so much. That was what we call a visionary thinking, because you and your colleague, you had that in mind and you made it happening at that very day. Among them, we have Professor Buketi Kilonzo, who could not make it today, and Professor Franklin Mosha, who also could not make it. Those are the 3 men who had the thought of TEA we have today. We really appreciate on that. Now we might ask ourselves, why do we have TEA? What are the objectives of TEA? TEA, in real sense, have got 4 objectives. The first objective is to provide and facilitate the association of persons interested in the advancement of insect science, especially but not exclusively in Tanzania. In that sense, we are here and we should have to inform others who are not well informed to join the team. Second is to develop, promote, and advance research on insects in Tanzania and elsewhere, particularly but not exclusively the economic important species. In this objective number 2, TPHPA, we are working very hard on it, but as I've declared, we cannot work all alone ourselves. We need stakeholders, and in that time is when we declare TEA is one of TPHPA stakeholders, so that we can develop the pest list per crop. The third objective is to promote and facilitate dissemination of knowledge in relation to insects, especially those of economic importance. The fourth objective is to facilitate intercourse, scientific gathering like this one, and professional discussion among persons interested in or working on various aspects of entomology and allied disciplines. Dear invited guests, it hasn't been easy to have this meeting of today, but there are people at our backs who have been working day and night to make sure this meeting has happened today. It has been 20 years old, 20 years ago when we had the last meeting and the meeting ceased. But now we are activating it so that it can go on as we shall plan to happen. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude to the TEA leaders and the organization committee who have made it possible today. I strongly advise TEA members to be responsible and actively participate in TEA activities so that they can help the new leaders who will be elected today to fulfill their duties to the betterment of TEA. We don't want to see the year coming that the meeting has not been held. We wish the meeting to be held as it has been stated in the manifesto of your organization. But on top of that, TPHPA, we are ready to be the main host of TEA as it used it to be. We declare that we shall provide an office where, and also the room where the meeting will be conducted. So please, if you feel that is good enough, we are ready to host you and keeping things moving. After these few words, I would like to declare that the Tanzania Entomological Association TEA annual general meeting is officially opened. Thank you.
Tuongeze makofi mengine kwa mgeni rasmi. Kwa hiyo